Mouthwashing. It's a game all of you have heard about. For some reason. No, seriously, why did this game get popular? I'm asking that. It won Game of a Year. It won Story of a Year at the Horror Game Awards. Fucking Story of a Year. That's right, I'm entering this mad. I'm entering this angry. This game's story is good. Okay? I'm not a terrible person. I'm willing to admit that this story makes sense. The themes don't. The writing doesn't. You can cleanly put together, a narrative. It doesn't mean you can make a story. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we get all of the basic plot elements. Oh, we don't have anything else. This game tries to use shining illusions, which they fuck up. And this game also tries to be against capitalism and ends up sounding like Jeff Bezos' porn fiction that he jacks off to. So, let's get through this. Starting off with the more minor complaints, so I can get through stuff easier. This game tries to tackle allusions to The Shining. Sounds great. I love The Shining. Wish they did it correctly. You see, there's a minor oopsie-doopsie problem that they make. None of the allusions make sense. Well, not none. They try to make it make sense, but the only character who goes unscathed here is Anya. And I'm going to admit, they do that well. I've made a little helpful graph on the screen, but I'm still going to explain everything audibly because this is my rant, okay? I'm ranting. Anyways, Wendy is, modeled out. Anya is modeled after Wendy. Very clean, very good. Then we get Jimmy. On the surface, he's the bad guy. So he's obviously Jack Torrance, especially considering the context of him being driven insane by the Pony Express. So just keep that in mind, because in the context of this story, the Pony Express is basically the Overlook Hotel, which does make logical sense. So, in this story, Jack Torrance is driven insane by the Overlook Hotel and ends up abusing Wendy. Makes sense. We'll get back to him because they were so close to not fucking this up. But let's go major. Swansea is Jack Torrance. There's no one else he can be. Let's think about this logically. Swansea is a character who is driven insane by the Overlook Hotel and also has a wife and child that he neglects. It's very clear that he's an alcoholic, and that's possibly the reason why he neglects his children. On top of this, he attacks us with an axe. That's right, he murders people with an axe, including a very important scene in which he grabs the axe to pile in the Sook's head, much like how Jack killed Halloran. Now that would be a really good illusion. If it was a fucking illusion. I think it was an accident. Because why would they make the good guy here, Swansea, who is obviously meant to be good guy, good character, a piece of shit who doesn't do anything correctly? Doesn't sound logical to me. Doesn't sound good to me. Doesn't sound intentional is my point. I.e., not good writing. But because of that, our bad guy Jimmy is also, in a way, Halloran. I mean, think about it. He's the one who ends up stopping Jack. So that would make him Halloran. So the bad guy, the very bad guy, is the good guy. What kind of illusion is this? There's also the Sook. Who is he? He's no one. He's fucking no one. 10 out of 10 writing so far, and then we get Curly. Very obviously meant to be Danny. Right? He has blonde hair like Danny. He ends up stopping the Jack of his story like Danny. And he's kind of the most psychic character. I mean, hell, the title art is literally made mouthwashing. It's for him. He is Danny. But he freezes to death at the end of the game. Which, you know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like fucking Jack. So let me get this straight. 3 of our 5 characters are Jack. And the only character that isn't Jack has so little screen time that he can't be anyone. The moment they try to do anything, they have such a small understanding of what The Shining is that all of their illusions just make everyone fucking Jack! The story of this game is that Jack goes to the Overlook Hotel and is driven insane. So Jack has to stop Jack because Jack is abusing Wendy, but ended up in the situation where Jack actually realizes that Jack is a piece of shit, and Jack tells Jack that he's a piece of shit, so Jack admits his faults and kills Jack before killing himself, also Jack. What kind of story is this? Story of the year, my man! Story of the year! Before we get into my massive rant, I need some time for me. So this is my very poorly remembered cover of Captain's Curse by Extra Tuna. Cause I'm gonna need some mouthwash, a little bit of mouthwash. Yeah! Sitting in my crew, cause we're riding in a tube while we're gonna find a new star. We got all our supplies. We thought we were ready, but the birds on my fake make me unsteady. But give me my pills and pass the cake. Cause it's my birthday, Jim. Don't be such a snake. Why'd you crash the ship, Jim? Are you fucking insane? Where's my man? What's the plan? Rocket boats. Don't feel grand. Understand. Rockin' notes. Okay, I don't remember this section. And I'm gonna need some mouthwash. A little bit of mouthwash. Yeah! Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. And my name is Captain Curly. Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. And I hate my fucking life. It hurts in my skin. It hurts from within. It hurts in my motherfucking skin. Oh, managed in sin. It hurts in my skin. The captain will never ever win. Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. Cause I'm the captain. And I love my fucking life. It hurts from within. It hurts in my skin. It hurts from my motherfucking skin. Curly, I'm so sorry. I love Extra Tuner. He's a fucking legend of our generation. Also, this isn't enough to make its own section, and I'm not even gonna pretend like it is. So, I need to mention this. I've seen those little animation memes of mouthwashing, and most of them are good. I like a lot of them because they're not too serious, and even the ones that are. Again, the game tells a good narrative, so I can't be too mad. I'm more upset at the theming and, the poor handling of the theming. But this, how do I put this? A recent animation I saw was about, I was an arrow, she was a spit, that one. And everyone in the comment section was praising it, and I don't know how. Because it was not at all what this game was about. Well, no, it was what the game was about. But it wasn't good for the simple fact that, it had to make shit up. Guys, isn't this so creative? I made Jimmy hold a bow because he's bad. Don't ask why I made Curly. Why is he the arrow in this situation? I feel like Jimmy is the arrow and also the fucking bow. I don't care how neglectful Curly is in the game. That doesn't make him the aggressor. What the fuck? Imagine, if I ignore my friend's psychological problems, the police aren't gonna arrest me for murder. Right? Because that's not my fault. I ignored them. I didn't cause them. I wasn't stressing him out. I was just ignoring the situation. I didn't cause the situation, you know? Okay, this is my biggest problem with the game, and it has annoyed me for so long. Oh my god. This game is anti-capitalist, right? First off, very original idea. I've never heard that tackled before. Second off, actually no, I want to dwell on that for a second. With something so common as capitalism bad, you have to either do something original with it, or at the very least, do the bare minimum in which you tell the same basic stuff, copy and paste. This is so easy, right? You don't have to do anything. Too bad they did something. They didn't do something good. They did something which caused the annoyance of me and me specifically. They didn't tell an anti-capitalist story. They told Jeff Bezos' fucking porn addiction. First off, Polly. He's my goat. He will forever be my goat. Because in this game, he does everything correctly. This game constantly shows the mascot of the company, i.e. the representation of corporate greed, butchered. When he's the right guy. He does everything correctly. He's so nice. He tells you everything. And you know what he gets in the end? He gets butchered fucking 7 times. What did he do? It makes it sound like the employees suck. If a company is giving out good advice that is ignored and the employees butcher the company, what else am I meant to think other than employees bad, company good? But let's go beyond that. There's a section in the game that I love for its stupidity. You see, we're told that we used to have free sugar, and we used to be allowed to use the radio whenever we wanted. But then employees ended up getting violent over these, and the company was like, yeah, you guys, to keep worker safety alive, we're going to restrict it. How is that a company bad moment? The employees in this tale are the ones who caused the problem. They're the ones who are violent. It's within the company's best interest to make sure that their employees are safe. How is this company bad? Oh, it's so evil. They're not letting me murder my coworkers, these fucking monsters. Oh, but let's go through the rest of this game's attempts to demonize the company. The fake screen. What is the problem here? The game phrases this like it's so evil, and the guys making the game are like, oh, this is to show that companies don't actually care about you, or whatever. What do you want? An empty wall? The problem of when employees feel homesick. This is the best thing you can do! Do you want them to manufacture an entire fucking Earth for your needy ass? What do you want? Of course they can only do a screen. That's all they can fit on the ship. That's so nice. They could just put a poster there. They made a screen. Quit whining about a dead pixel, okay? Oh, boo-hoo, it's a dead pixel. It's the size of a spaceship. Of course they're not going to be perfectly up to date. What are you, some spoiled bastards? That's what you are. Yes, all of these are going to be this much energy. That's how angry this stuff makes me. Because the thing is, I agree with the message that it was trying to send. Oh, company's bad. Companies don't care about you. But that's not what the game shows. Alright? You're showing a message that Jeff Bezos is going to point to and be like, see, story of the year. See, this is the story of the year because, the company was treated so unfairly. We deserve rations. We deserve it. And then people will get mad at him, but genuinely. He would be in his right mind to think this game was supporting him. Because there's no other way to interpret some of his stuff. What else? Also, while we're on the topic of Polly, I know we aren't. I know this is a very serious subject, which I won't handle with any tact. As much as I respect a game for doing an essay story, the fact that they never say it makes it so funny whenever people are reviewing this game and explaining the plot, because every single time they have to, like, interrupt themselves being like, you see, I think Jimmy did a very bad thing. You can tell this because he says he wants to fuck a horse. And only people who want to fuck a horse would be bad people. He's a terrible guy. He wants to fuck a horse, guys. Guys, he wants to fuck the horse. Also, one of the reviewers just got it straight up wrong. Ah, yes, Mega Rayquaza, the Pokemon infamous for putting people to sleep. It's not like there's any dark type Pokemon that could do that. You know, no Darkrai that could do that. Yes, I know that pun is bad. I don't care. It's not even a pun. I'm just inserting the name of Pokemon. Yeah, like, you didn't have to add a sleep thing, James Gavoyich. It was already really clear by the fact his favorite Pokemon was Mega Rayquaza that he likes overpowering people. That's his thing. Control. You didn't have to add a sleep thing. I don't think Mega Rayquaza even learns a sleeping move. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, next on the chopping block, the commensal birthdays. This is the big thing that the game does to make you feel, oh my god, guys, look at how bad this company is. They're so evil. And I don't understand it. You get one birthday per spaceship ride. How many years does this take to which this is a negative effect? Across 5 different people, assuming it takes 2 years, you're missing out on like 9 birthdays? Which sure isn't great, but most adults don't even celebrate their birthday, meaning that a ton of people who are going to be on that spaceship are just not going to care. So, I still don't understand what this is trying to prove. Also, the company has limited resources. You're out in space! And we've already shown you guys can't handle sugar. Why would we believe you can handle cake? You're not very good at displaying yourselves as worthy of these privileges. And despite this, you still get these privileges. They're just restricted for obvious reasons. Again, unless this went on for like 5 years, this would not be a problem. And if it went on for 5 years, first off, it's a minor issue at best. Second off, this place wouldn't be allowed to exist. That'd be diminishing profit returns. Nothing bad happens. What the hell? Also, I need to mention this. Why does the game frame the company as evil? For going bankrupt? How is that the company's fault? Oh yeah, guys, I ended up putting in my 2 weeks notice. Okay, that's a terrible example because you do actually control when that happens. Oh, guys, I got shot. I went into Brooklyn and a guy fucking shot me to death. It's my fault, man. I should have, like, not been shot to death. I'm so stupid. Why did I get shot to death? I could have just not. Like, that's what that sounds like. Why are y'all getting mad at the company? Y'all get mad at the universe. Don't get mad at the company. They didn't do anything. Pony Express are the goats. They're the goats. I will say that with all of my heart. They're goated. Also, I need to mention this. Why does the dragon breath have sugar in it? Okay, I kind of answered my own question. I don't know why I even asked that. It's mouthwash. Of course, mouthwash is sugar. Because I'm gonna need some mouthwash. Mouthwash. A little bit of mouthwash. Yeah! I know there's another example, but I cannot, for the love of me, think of it. Point is, across the game, all of the stories they make to demonize this company just kind of sound like good things the company did that the employees fucked over, which isn't the company's fault. The Pony Express are the goats of everything. I would commit Sudoku for Pony Express. And that's not the message you should give in an anti-capitalist game! I should not be wanting to die for a goated corporation in anti-capitalist dystopia! What are you guys on? How hard is this to understand? so that's the end of the review. Let me know whatever games I should complain about. I'm not gonna listen. I don't care.